Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about covenants. It's a new feature that they added about a month or so ago. Now I've done a little bit of testing since I've recently unlocked it, and let's jump right into the basics. So first off, we're going to see these three guys here. Now for each general, these three guys are going to be the same. Covenants are not two-way, they're only one-way. So if we go to Agrippa, we can see his covenant here, but if we go look at all of his people he has a covenant with, we're not going to see the covenant. So it's only a one-way covenant. It's not a two-way covenant. Now, you don't need all three of them to do the covenant, and I confirmed this by activating these with only two of them. I lost the footage for that, it got deleted, but you'll have to take my word on it, or go test it for yourself. So, you only need one of them for it to work, but it's going to be easier if you have all of them, since it's based off of the basic attributes for the general. Now, each of these levels increases by 2,000. This one is 10,000. This is 12, 14, 16, and I would assume this is going to be 18 and 20. Each of these levels is also 50 Covenant Stones. At least the first four are, and I see no reason for them to change it on the last two. So 50 Covenant Stones per level, 2,000 basic attributes per level. Now, you can see here they have a little thing. Only takes effective for the Historic General and takes effect unconditionally. I have gone and confirmed that the only takes effect for the Historic General is active when that general is the main general and the assistant general. So you can have an assistant general with a covenant and it's still going to work. You don't have to worry about putting them in the main general slot. So that's good. And then these things are unconditionally effective. That makes sense since it's things like resource production, troop training capacity, not things that would be on a general, more development side. Overall, it seems like the covenants are pretty simple. I wouldn't worry too much about trying to get them super maxed out if you don't have the resources to do it. It takes a decent amount to get it maxed out, and the buffs you get, although they are decent, they're not game changing. Marching range troop attack 15%. In rally range troop and siege machine attack. In rally range troop attack. Range troop defense 5%. March speed 15%. Siege machine HP ranged 5%. So they're not super high. It's not really going to change where they would place on the overall ranking where they are with other generals. But I suppose it depends on the covenant. There might be some generals that have really good covenants that are going to make them better. But for Agrippa, at least, this covenant doesn't really change my opinions on him. He's still overall a high damage general, low march size, making him better for the early game. Now let's talk about the basic attribute requirements for activating each of these levels. In an Excel doc, I ran the stats. So for the first level, you're going to need 2,500 total basic attributes per gen. That means each of your four stats is going to have to be 625. I ran these numbers over here. These are based on my basic attributes calculator with a level 30 general, 5 stars, 500 cultivation. So 0 ascension, 0 extra buffs, that's just the basic. And this number is going to be pretty similar no matter which 4 generals you're using. It'll vary, but I wouldn't say probably not by more than 100. So we can see that they're all easily over 5,000, which is the per general requirement for the last one. So to fully activate your covenant, you're probably going to need about a level 30-ish general with 500 cultivation on each of their stats, which is, although difficult to do, it's not impossible. You can do it as a free-to-play player. So I think overall, this feature is reasonably free-to-play friendly, and it's worth an investment. And that's all that I have for you today, and Hope y'all have a good one.